Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to discuss arrow functions in JavaScript. So arrow functions are very helpful because these functions actually reduce the size of the code, and if there is a single line function, the return statement and the function brackets are optional and also increases the readability of the code. So I will discuss how you can use different type of arrow functions in JavaScript. So first of all, this is my web page. So just use a boilerplate, and here I'm gonna use script tag. So first type of arrow function I will use if the function takes no parameters. So this is the arrow function, and here I am not using any parentheses. It's very simple. First of all, cost keyword and then name of the function equals to, and here I am using arrow function. So let's print the value. So this is the arrow function that is taking no argument, no parameters. So right click and open with live server. So I'm going to copy this and open it in Chrome. So I am using console.log, so that's why I'm going to inspect the element, and go to the console. Here you can see the output hello on the console. So this is the first function, this is the first function that is taking no parameters. Now if there is one parameter, so now I'm going to use arrow function with one parameter. So for that I'm going to use let's say scare function, and here I am going to use arrow function, and it is equals to, so there is only one parameter, so parentheses are optional. So this is the arrow function. So now what I will do, I will use console.log, and here in the function I will pass one argument because this arrow function is taking one argument. So here I will pass one value and semicolon. So save it and go to the browser. You can see in the console 64 value here, and if I change the value, let's say 7, and save it, so you can see the 49 value. So I have created this arrow function with one parameter. I can call it many times, so let's call it again, and this time I am passing let's say 17. If save it, go to the browser, and you can see the output. So this way you can create arrow function with one parameter. Next I will use arrow function with multiple parameters. So again it's very simple. I am using const and then name of the function, and now I have to use multiple parameters, so I will use bracket, so a comma b, and the value is, let's say, a plus b. So this is the arrow function with two parameters. So you can create arrow function with multiple parameters. So now what I will do, I will just call this function. So console dot log, and now I will call this function, and here I will pass two parameters. So this is the arrow function with two parameters. Similarly you can pass three parameters as well. So first of all, let's pass two parameters, and while calling I am passing the parameters. So this is, you can see, this is the function with one line only. So see how helpful it is to use arrow functions. So let's save it and go to the browser, and you can see the output 14. You can see if I change the value, let's say 16 here, and now the a value, a will be equals to 16 and b will be equals to 8. So output will be 24, you can see on the console. So very simple. And similarly you can pass multiple parameters as well. So I am passing three parameters. So here I am using a plus b plus c, and here I am passing, let's say, three values, and you can see the output. Till now all the arrow functions have body with one statement only, and now I will create a arrow function with multiple statements. So for that, let's create a arrow function. So very simple code. I am passing one argument, and here in the message I am saying hello and whatever argument I am passing. So let's call this function. So here you can see I am using multiple statements, so that's why I have to use the curly braces. So if there is only one statement, there is no need to use curly braces, but here there are multiple statements, so I need to use the curly braces. So let's call this. And as you can see, this arrow function is taking one parameter, so I will pass the one parameter here. That's it. It's very simple. Now you can see this function is taking one parameter, and I am passing one parameter from here, and the message will be hello Pankaj, and it will return the message. So let's save it and go to the browser to see the output, and you can see the output hello Pankaj. Similarly you can change the value, and you can call this arrow function many times. Save it, and now you can see the another message hello Sunny. So it's very simple to use arrow function with multiple statements. Now let's create a arrow function with multiple parameters and multiple lines. So multi-line arrow function with multiple parameters. So very simple. So let's create a arrow function. you can see the arrow function is taking two values, so I am using parentheses and I am passing two parameters here, and as it is multi-line, so I am using curly braces. So I am finding the product of the numbers, so I will return the product from here. So very simple arrow function. Now let's run this. So let's call this function, and you can see as the function is taking two parameters, so I will pass the two parameters here. So I am passing 8 comma 12 here. So let's save it, go to the browser, and you can see the output 96 here. So very simple, I am passing two parameters, and as it is multi-line, so I am using curly braces. Very simple.